And so Huburtus is always very clever in showing horses of the different temperaments. And so in the first halt, the horse was a little bit falling on the forehand, a little bit diving, but was absolutely immobile. And a good stretching of the frame in the beginning of the extended trot, but towards the end lost the balance and broke. That means that the judges have to give utmost a 4 for this extended trot, because breaking in canter is always a very serious mistake. And half passes to both sides, very well bent, and also very well crossing with the legs. But there was no immobility in the halt, and the horse was not quite prepared for the reinback, so the quality of reinback was not so good. And elastic extended trot, and maybe a little bit wide behind. And passage show a little more activity of the hind legs, moving more off the ground. Piaffe, well, diagonal footfall, but a little bit small on the basic. Now extended walk, well stretching, well over tracking, and horse really relaxed. In the collected walk, maybe you would like to see a little bit clearer forebeat, but was very well collected. Then fluent transition to the passage, but Piaffe is not always regular behind, and the one hind leg is stepping a little bit backwards. This is, yeah, very serious mistake if there's a backward tendency in the Piaffe. Now change to the collected canter. Well collected and uphill. Flying changes. For sure, no problem for Huburtus Schmidt. I think if he wants to make changes, no horse has the chance to make a mistake. Extended canter. Long strides, much ground cover, and a very good transition back to the collected canter and to the flying change. Now in half passes, canter gets a little bit flat, a little bit losing the clear 3-beat, but very clear with the changes and the strides. 2 tempo changes, much forward, covering much ground, and straight. And very good centered and jumping pirouette, coming a little bit on the forehand. Second could be a little bit smaller, but was very well carrying behind. Transition. Much ground cover in the extended, but again slightly wide behind. Piaf a little bit swinging from, if you watch it from the front. Now losing activity in the Piaf and getting slightly tight in the neck behind the vertical. A little more self-carriage would be nice. And also the last hold was slightly on forehand and was lost the self-carriage a little bit.